I'm joined up here by three of the council people that have been instrumental in advocating for more transportation to particularly the south side of Jersey City. And about a year and a half ago, we worked with our business administrator and Barca, who is our director of planning, on figuring out ways to better connect areas of the city that are transportation deserts. There aren't any easy solutions to this because the city relies on the state of New Jersey and the Port Authority for all of our transportation. We do have good mass transit in Jersey City, but we don't control any of it. Buses, light rail are controlled by New Jersey Transit. Our ferries are controlled by the Port Authority. The PLATT system is controlled by the Port Authority. So it makes us very vulnerable to their lack of funding or whether they have a commitment or they don't have a commitment to mass transit. And over the last couple of years, we've struggled with New Jersey Transit services to the south side of Jersey City and the Heights. And it's put many, many residents in a position that impairs their ability to travel to and from work, impairs their ability on economic mobility to get a better job, limits the time with their friends and their family, and so it has a significant impact on quality of life. And so we worked to find a solution, and we partnered with VIA, and about 2 weeks ago we did what we call the soft launch, which is we didn't push it out as broadly as I think we could have. We wanted to gauge interest. We were experimenting to be the first public subsidized rideshare in the state of New Jersey. And we're going to talk with Dan a little bit about the statistics. But before I do that, I wanted to ask the council people to say a couple words here. And I'll turn it over first to the councilwoman for Ward A, Denise Ridley.
Good morning. We all know that transportation is very important for our residents here in Jersey City, and we're just happy that we are expanding our options, particularly in areas of the city where there is a lack of transportation and where we've lost bus lines. So for the southern end of Jersey City, Ward A in particular, this is a big deal. It's a big deal for our seniors because they're also able to now call and request rides in addition to the app. So this is a great advancement. I am proud that we are a city that is able to step out and try new things. And I think that this VIA program is going to be great for our residents. So thank you for coming out today.
And our Ward B Councilwoman, Mira Prince-Airy.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. It's great to have transportation options. As somebody who's lived in other cities that have had better infrastructure, it's fantastic to have another way for our residents to get around, for our seniors, but also people with young families and people with disabilities, because when you download the app or you call in to get the service, you can request a car with a car seat. You can request something that has ADA access. Really important for all of our residents. And also in particular, while the West Side does have a number of bus lines, in the Marion section on the northern end of my ward, they have zero transportation and their only option is to walk to Journal Square. For somebody who's young, that's great. For somebody who maybe can't walk that far, not so much. So I'm very excited for this. It's a great day for our city. Yep.
And finally, the councilman for Ward F, this area of the city, Jermaine Robinson.
Thanks, Mayor. But I just want to say thank you to my seniors for being out here today with us. You know, everything that we do, I make sure I try to say that Ward F is first, and we do that for you guys because this right here is a godsend. I mean, behind us we have the light rail, and the light rail has been down for a few months, and it's still going to be down for a couple more months. And the number one call that I get from all the residents is saying basically we don't have a way to get around. Our VIA has been a godsend to the community. You know it's a godsend. You know it's really doing well when you get a lot of phone calls in the first week saying we don't have enough vehicles. And those are the calls that we're getting now. So we want to make sure that we, keep this partnership going. Ward F is first, but Jersey City is first in the state of New Jersey to make sure that this ride share is here for our community, especially my golden girls. That's always here. That's always, showing up to support what we do, and we do this for you each and every day. So thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you, Jermaine. And now I'm going to bring up Daniel Ramot, who is the CEO of VIA. and he'll speak a little bit more about this launch. This was the best VIA launch in the entire country, and when he speaks to the demand that we've seen over the last 2 weeks with a soft launch, it really speaks to the need for more vehicles, and we're going to be working with them over the next couple weeks and months in order to fine-tune the system, where the borders are, how to expand it to better service more Jersey City residents. But we should be proud that this was an unquestionable success, and we have a good partner, and we're thankful for the commitment. So please welcome Dan, the CEO of VIA.
Thanks very much, Mayor, and we are incredibly proud to be partnering with the city of with Jersey City here. This is the fastest growing launch for VIA in the United States. We're incredibly excited about it. We've hit over 700 rides per day already after just 2 weeks, so nearly 1,000 passengers are using the service every day. We've seen incredible demand, and what VIA does around the world, and what we're doing here in Jersey City is just one example of it. We're in over 100 different locations all over the world, as we bring technology to public transportation so that we don't just have to rely on buses and trains, but can expand public transportation also so that it's quick. You can summit it on your app. It can take you from any point that you need to go to any other point, and just expands access to public transit. And as was mentioned here, also provides wheelchair accessibility, ability to book by phone for those who don't have an app, and many other important accessibility features. We're very excited about this service here in Jersey City. On the tough thing and also the positive is there's been so much demand. I think we will probably need to add more vehicles, hopefully with the support of the city, and we're very excited about that as well. And we'll look forward to hearing from you and getting all the feedback, what you'd like to see in the service and how we can improve it. And we're excited to make this maybe the greatest service in the country. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. So today marks a change in that we're going to be more broadly making people aware of the service. I assume that ridership is only going to go up from here, which is a good problem to have. So do you want to add anything, Brian or Barca?
Let's talk about how the service works.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you. I'm Brian Platt. I'm the business administrator for the city. Very proud and excited to be a part of this project. It's we were talking before, it's not every day that you get to launch a new transit service in a city, in New Jersey, in the country, even in the world. So the way the service works is our goals for the service are to reduce the cost and time of travel for residents that are in the outer neighborhoods of Jersey City. So we have a very transit-rich area in downtown and in Journal Square. Light rail path, as the mayor said, lots of options, lots of walkability. Those that live in the outer areas don't have a lot of access to those opportunities and may spend a very long time getting to work, going to daycare, going to the hospital, going to do all the things that you take for granted that you get to do in a place like downtown with a lot of easy transit and easy access. So we decided that we were going to create a system, a very affordable system that targets those outer neighborhoods. And the way it works is anyone living in essentially wards A, B, D, and F is able to travel anywhere in the city for just $2. And the boundaries are not quite along the wards. We're still adjusting some of those. The downtown area and the Journal Square area are what's in what's called the central zone, meaning that you cannot take rides within that zone. Those are the areas that are already rich in transit. So the point is to help people who are far from transit to get easy access to those areas. The service operates from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays. This was just the beginning phase of the service. So, if we see an increased need and increased demand for weekend service or for different hours, we can change it. And the key with this service that we've been touting to everyone is that it's incredibly flexible and dynamic, meaning if there's an issue with the boundary, if there's an issue with the times, if there's an issue with the service area, we can change it on the fly. It's all digital, it's all electronic, and it happens almost instantaneously. Compare that to other transit systems that we've been hearing complaints about for years and years. The bus service is too infrequent in certain areas. We need more bus service in different neighborhoods. We can do that immediately. We can target areas that need more transit on the fly. So we're really excited about this. We're really happy to be part of it.